You've probably noticed you keep ending up in the same relationship dynamics. Different person, same patterns. You're either chasing someone who pulls away, or you're the one running from someone who wants closeness. Most people think it's just bad luck or poor choices. The psychology behind it runs much deeper than that. What you're experiencing is your attachment style at work. Attachment theory, developed by psychologist John Bowlby and researcher Mary Ainsworth, reveals that the emotional bonds you formed with caregivers in childhood created a blueprint for how you connect with romantic partners as an adult. That blueprint operates automatically, shaping every relationship you enter without you even realizing it. Here's where it gets important. There are 3 primary attachment styles, and each one has a different defensive strategy that was adaptive in childhood, but sabotages relationships now. Anxious attachment develops when a child experiences inconsistent caregiving. Sometimes their needs were met, sometimes they weren't. The child's nervous system learns that connection is unpredictable and precious, so they must constantly monitor for signs of abandonment. Research from the University of Illinois shows this creates a hyperactivated attachment system. As an adult, this manifests as needing constant reassurance, reading into every text message delay, and panicking when a partner needs space. The self-sabotage happens because anxiously attached people unconsciously test their partners. They're asking, "Will you abandon me like I fear?" But the testing behavior, the constant need for validation, the emotional intensity, often pushes partners away, confirming the original fear. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy rooted in childhood survival. Avoidant attachment forms in the opposite scenario. When a child learns that expressing needs leads to rejection or criticism, they adapt by shutting down their attachment system entirely. Psychologist Mary Main's research shows these children learned that emotional self-reliance equals safety. As adults, avoidantly attached people value independence above all else. They're uncomfortable with emotional intimacy, see commitment as a threat to their autonomy, and withdraw when partners want deeper connection. The psychology behind their self-sabotage is that they unconsciously recreate emotional distance to feel safe. When someone gets too close, their nervous system interprets it as danger, triggering the old defense mechanism. They'll find flaws in their partner, emphasize incompatibilities, or simply disappear emotionally. What they're really doing is protecting themselves from the vulnerability they learned to fear as children. But here's what most people don't understand. These styles aren't just individual traits. They interact in predictable patterns. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology shows that anxious and avoidant individuals are often drawn to each other. The anxiously attached person is attracted to the avoidant's initial confidence and independence. The avoidant is drawn to someone who seems to need them without demanding too much emotional exposure. But once together, they trigger each other's core wounds. The more the anxious person pursues connection, the more the avoidant withdraws to feel safe. The more the avoidant withdraws, the more the anxious person panics and pursues. It's called the anxious avoidant trap, and it's one of the most common relationship dynamics therapists see. Secure attachment, by contrast, develops when caregivers are consistently responsive. These individuals are comfortable with both intimacy and independence. They don't fear abandonment or engulfment. According to research by psychologists Philip Shaver and Cindy Hazan, about 50% of adults are securely attached. But that means half of us are operating from these defensive patterns without realizing it. The real breakthrough is this: your attachment style isn't permanent. Neuroscience research shows the brain remains plastic throughout life. Understanding the psychology behind your pattern is what makes change possible. Now, when you notice yourself chasing or withdrawing in relationships, you'll recognize your attachment system activating. That awareness is the first step to breaking the cycle. If you're anxious, practice self-soothing instead of seeking reassurance. If you're avoidant, notice when you're withdrawing from intimacy. Recognizing the pattern doesn't make it disappear instantly, but it gives you the power to choose a different response. That's what changes everything.